Look at that. Disneyland Diamond Celebration. Hello. It is, I don't even know what day it is today. 27th of January, something like that. Hi. Welcome, everybody. I am having an unusual problem for me, which is I'm not exactly sure what I want to talk about today, which is very strange for me because normally I have no shortage of things to talk about. Hello. Yeah, I normally don't have any shortage of things to talk about, and I'm really sort of not sure what I want to talk about today. The only thing that I want to talk about is I did notice on two of the nail tech boards that or groups I look at on Facebook that, okay, so a totally cool procedure. Like I was totally on board for it. Oh, cheers with my Disneyland Diamond Celebration cup today. Okay, so basically here's the technique. You lay down colored acrylic on a nail at the cuticle area, like you're doing, you know, the cuticle to free edge application type method, reverse, however you want to call it. And they put like the ball of color acrylic down, and then they either use some sort of a tool to cut the acrylic, the colored acrylic with, or what I saw, which was super fascinating, was using dental floss. Oh, hi. Hello, welcome Dazzle Dry. So it's dental floss, and they use this dental floss to cut down into the colored acrylic and then pull it off. And then, now the only thing about it, and that seemed really cool, and I totally dug it, but the only thing I found somewhat disconcerting about it was after that, the technician, and I've seen this from a couple of technicians, then they took a razor blade, like the kind we use to scrape the acrylic and stuff off our table, and used that very gently, of course, but used that to clean up, make it super sharp, the area that they had just cut. And I'm kind of thinking that in the wrong hands, while people are like practicing and stuff, that could be super dangerous. Like maybe that's just me. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Because I'm sort of up in the air about it. Like, I think it makes some really cool looking nails. Yeah, I mean, I suppose you could use any thin piece of metal. That's a good point. I wonder if it could be done with something that's maybe not quite as terrifying as a razor blade. Like, I mean, but we all have them. Like, if you do artificial nails, you at some point have to scrape off your table because you get stuff on it. So we all have them. I don't know. Anybody else's thoughts on this matter? I think it's just like the e-files in the wrong hands causes. Yeah, that's probably true as well. I mean, it's, again, we say all the time, like tools and nails don't destroy nails. Nail techs destroy nails. Ooh, I've seen some videos the razors are rusted though. See, yeah, no. No rusty anything. No rusty implements, no rusty razors. You know, I actually read a really cool thing on how to get rust off of implements, because, you know, sometimes if you leave them in disinfectant for too long, they get like rust in little places that you can't get out. Vinegar, apple cider vinegar. Soaking the implement in apple cider vinegar, and then when you take it out, scrubbing it out with a brush that you're willing to throw away with soap will knock like 98% of the rust off. I don't know how many implements that has saved for me. So, but yeah, ooh, rusty razor blades. No. That's like dirty table. Gross. Yeah, you know, well, and that is probably the two probably most expensive things that we buy as a nail technician regularly, things that need to be purchased regularly, because UV lights and LED lamps and stuff and drills, they're expensive, but like I've bought one drill my entire career. Excuse me, e-file. I'm never going to get used to that. And I bought a few LED lamps or UV lamps, but they're not like super huge purchases compared to the things that we have to regularly replace all the time, like cuticle pushers, or acrylic brushes. I think those, for the things that have to be replaced often, I think that acrylic brushes and our metal implements are some of the most expensive things we buy. And so if you've got a set of nippers that there's nothing wrong with the damn things, then they're just a little rusty, well, you want to clean it off. Which e-file do you suggest? You know, the thing about e-files is they really are personal preference. So if you're not super pressed for time for buying one, I would strongly recommend going to a bigger show that's going to have a lot of the equipment manufacturers at it, and networking with your other nail techs to be able to pick up their drill and hold it, e-file, and hold it in your hand. Because the biggest thing is that it's not, for the most part, when you start talking about the motor, the base, Koopa's good, Medicool's good, Erica, there's, you know, I mean, like all of the major brands are good when it comes to that part. The biggest difference is, yeah, you need to touch it and you need to feel it and see how it feels in your hand. So for example, when I started doing nails, I bought a Koopa UP200 because it has a thicker shank barrel for me to hold on to. I like the feeling of that thickness in my hand. All of my coworkers use Erica drills, and it's really thin, like a pencil. And for some people, that's exactly the feeling they like, and it's really comfortable. But for me, it wasn't substantial enough. And then I had another friend who bought a Ram drill, which I do have to tell you, if you're in a pinch, they make plugs and hand pieces for all of the other brands for significantly cheaper. And so if you have a boo-boo where you totally screw up your handpiece and you need one like tomorrow, for almost every major drill, they sell a handpiece with the right plug to go into your drill, and they'll overnight it to you, and they're really inexpensive. So, so I had a Ram drill and that I was using, and it was actually too heavy on the back end. It felt good on the front, but it was too heavy on the back. So it's hurt my wrist. And so that is one of those really like super personal things. So if you're not, it seems like Koopa tends to be middle of the road size and weight wise on the handpiece. So if you just have to kind of guess and get one like right now, that's a good decision from my experience. But otherwise, you just got to feel them, touch them, play with them. Sign up for an e-file class where everybody's bringing their e-files, and let the person who's running the class know that you don't have one, but you're going to purchase one that weekend at the show. And so maybe if they have an extra one you can use, or those kind of things, and then make friends with all of your neighbors in the class and feel everybody's e-file. Plus you'll get some great training. So, yeah, so I had that to say about the razor blade thing. And so I'm totally going to try the, floss thing. I gotta know. I've done colored acrylic for years, and I've always just cleaned it up with my brush and done all 10 nails, and then gone through, if I needed to, with my e-file, turned the other way. So I'm not over the natural nail, I'm over the, I'm at where I'm making that side flat with my barrel to clean up anything I needed to make it sharp. And then I put the next color on and do the same thing. But let me tell you, the floss thing seemed to be really cool. And I wonder if it would work. You know how you can buy that, that really thick filament like fish line? That seems to me like it would be more professional looking for use in the salon. And so I might try it with that too. Anywho. Oh God, it's so time to change my nail color. I'm getting over it. So let's see. I'm not sure what else there is to talk about. I'll pop into the CNTC here, and they usually have something good to chat about. Anything you guys want to talk about? since I'm rarely speechless. So there's a couple videos I've seen I wanted to check out. I watched Face to Face with Doug Schoon yesterday, the newest episode, and definitely learned some cool stuff about oils and the nail plates and stuff like that. I'm trying to assimilate that with some other things we've talked about so that I can sort of articulate it all into one piece instead of just yammering about it as it pops up. So sometime this week, I'll kind of put that all together. But if you're a nail nerd, science geek, you definitely need to sign up for Face to Face with Doug Schoon, because that's where all of us nail tech geeks live. Yeah, let's see. The Light Elegance Spring Collection is coming out on February 1st. So I know that they have been doing lots and lots of different reformulating and repackaging and everything over the last year or so. And so this new collection, I saw some pictures on it, looks pretty awesome. And I am dying. Let's see. So, because I don't always read their nail has sebaceous glands. Yeah, that's the thing. And so in this video, he talks a little bit more about what was much more detailed than his book is. And I think we all sort of go to the book and we expect it to be thorough. Yeah, he clarified how nails get oily from surrounding tissue, and he really downplays that in the book, but he makes it really clear in the episode. And so I kind of want to take out my product chemistry and nail anatomy book and sit down with the video and watch it again and sort of like piece together the kind of take home from the whole thing so I can provide some recommendations. I definitely understood after watching it why Scrub Fresh works better than a lot of the other nail plate dehydrator and disinfectants that I've used over the years. And so that definitely helped that. But I want to kind of put it all together for you guys so that you can do that. Okay, so has anybody out there used nail hugs? I am dying to get my little nail tech paws on some of these. So this is a video. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it, but it's like foil, except for its designs. And you put it down and you give a little, smush, right? And then you peel it off just like you do with a transfer foil. And then you just, look at that, you just like, with a dotting tool, go around the edge, top coat it in, and then when you're cleaning off your tacky inhibition layer, it cleans right off the skin. Like, look at that, see? And it's all gone. Is that not, like, badass? So I'm totally dying to try these things. I don't know where to get them in the States. Every place I see them is on either the Prof nail boards in Europe or like this says that they're available at Purple Beauty Supply in Edmonton and Calgary. Hey, I have no problem I'm only 4 hours from Canada driving, and that's if we're driving slow and there's traffic at the border. So I got no problem driving my little behind, take it on a mini road trip up to Vancouver to go pick up some cool nail stuff. So if anybody has any awesome beauty supplies in Vancouver that they go to that have nail hugs and maybe some other cool stuff I can only get in Canada, Canadians got better candy than we do anyway here. A lot of it comes from the UK, and the Canadian candy is way better. So I always stock up on candy when I'm up north. Oh, and it is in fact going to be hockey season, any minute here if hockey hasn't already started. And so, I'm always down for going to see a Canucks game. So yeah, has anybody tried the nail hugs? Like, I'm dying to check them out. And I'm wondering if you have to put an adhesive down like you have to do with transfer foil. or if it'll just work over an inhibition layer without putting anything else on it. Like, or if you're using over polish, you have to put adhesive down. So doesn't that look just like amazingly cool? I'm dying to try them. Is Melissa in here with us today? I didn't see if Melissa signed on. Because I'm just going to give a shout out to Melissa and her like cherry blossom nail designs, or whatever the name of her salon is. Sorry if I'm screwing it up, Melissa, because I didn't plan this. But the other day she posted a picture of nails that she did a year ago, and then all year she's done education and all kinds of classes and practice and everything, and she posted a picture of some nails that she just did. And this is the exact reason that you just keep practicing and you don't say it's good enough. You're just gonna practice it and practice it, because the nails she did a year ago were good nails. The nails she's doing now after a year of investing in her education are amazing. So amazing nails. Great job, Melissa. She's normally a regular on here. She'll probably watch on replay if she's not watching live. That post was so amazing, and I wish I could shout it from the rooftops because it was just, yeah. There has been some great blog posts from people up lately, so I'm going to round those up that hopefully I'll be able to link to those. Trying to watch, but client just came. Glad it's left on to see later. Yes, watch the rest of the replay later. Plus, you can fast forward through it so you don't have to watch what you've already seen. Well, thanks for stopping in. So yeah. Oh, lots of blog posts. So I think that I'm going to kind of round up some of the best of the blog posts. Tina has been on one. Maggie Franklin's been on one. Everybody has definitely got their, bees in their bonnet about some stuff these last couple weeks. So I'm going to round up some of those great blog posts. That way I can list them in the comments for you guys. So that when you get a chance to look at them, you can. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm set to get my camera equipment borrowed at the end of this week or the beginning of next week, and to knock out 8 more videos for the University of Nails. And I think I'm going to just sit here and record a promo video to put on the homepage of University of Nails so people can get a better idea. I've had some people that have been kind of confused. Like, they're like, well, can I be licensed to be a nail tech through this? And it's like, well, no, not yet. But eventually that's what I'd like to get to. But we have to build. It's just like building a clientele, same thing. So I'm just starting at the very beginning, and I don't have any corporate sponsorship or any of that kind of stuff. So it's all happening around me making sure that my rent gets paid and my power stays on. So if you've been interested in checking out the University of Nails, please go check it out. Please share it with your friends. It's got some great business education. I do have a diploma program in there that will definitely make your business better. And I think that's enough of my shameless promotion. Yeah. Oh, God, my hair. Yeah, I decided it was going to be a good idea last night because I took a shower. I was like, oh, I'm going to braid my hair, and then I'll have that nice, like, wavy, I braided my hair and it dried look. My hair is too short for that. I woke up with hair that was, after I took the braids out, it was like this big. And so I was like, nope, whoop, that needs to go up with a headband and go up into this action because, damn, my hair is big if I take it out of this. Well, thank you. I appreciate that you can live with my little, I'm trying to just pretend like I'm a princess because my hair was crazy. That's one of the things about doing a show 5 days a week. Like, you don't realize until you're going to get on camera 5 days a week. So tomorrow I go to the doctor, and then I will find out if I'm completely cleared from surgery. I feel fine. So hopefully that will all be behind us. And yeah, I think that's it. Backdrops and lighting should be coming in next week, so videos will be a little different in the future, and good stuff. All right, well, unless you guys have something fascinating for me, I guess I'll sign off and go probably record a video and put it up on the University Nails home page. All right. Well, thank you for joining me, my lovelies. And I will See you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Cheers.